Probate fraud is so common these days that almost every single case we look at where a person is either deceased or put into conservatorship and there's an estate has some type of fraud in it. So how does this work? Well, when a person is dead or about to die or in long-term care, that person probably has assets that are going to be inherited by somebody or distributed through a will after they die. And people who are familiar with the soon-to-be or deceased person sometimes get greedy and they want to take some of those assets that don't belong to them. If you are a relative that knows you're going to get maybe a little bit but not a lot from the will, you might want to get more than your fair share. If you're going to get nothing, you might want to get at least something. So what do? They find where the assets are and try to grab them before the estate gets them. So they might know about a bank account and they might forge a check to get money out of the bank account. They might hide assets. They might quit claim deeds to real estate. They might transfer vehicles into somebody else's name. They might even file a fake will. And this is a case we're looking at out of here in Oregon in Klamath County, where the person who died had a friend, supposedly, that knew that they were dying, and they filed a fake will to disinherit the children from the inheritance. And it drained the entire estate from the children, the rightful estate. When a person has assets and they're dying or about to die or they're deceased, those assets now become like... You will be back in your video in just a few seconds. In the meantime, remember that actualhuman.com offers you live one-on-one private video consultation with an expert in this exact subject. We want to listen to your story. We want to hear your questions. We want to give you expert advisement of your options and tell you what we know about your particular situation. Now back to your video. The candy falling out of a piñata. Everybody wants to grab a piece of it, even if it doesn't belong to them. This is called probate fraud. So make sure if you are related to, associated with, or somehow involved with a person who is deceased, make sure you get a very good asset search done. Make sure you get a good forensics accounting of all the transfers, and that you have whatever will or probate documents formally authenticated, because many times there's forgeries, there's fraudulent alterations made to those documents, and even if they're not, many times people will take assets and divert them even before they are distributed to the rightful heirs. The number of cases we're seeing with these fraud transfers are through the roof. And people are getting desperate because of the economy, because they feel like they've been shortchanged by their family, and they're trying to make up for it by taking money away from other family members. So make sure that you don't fall victim. Look, even if you think another family member should get more money than you, let the will or the probate give the money to where the dead person wanted it to go first. And if you want to give some of it to somebody else, that's fine. But if you let somebody else steal the money, you're disrespecting and dishonoring the wishes of the person who's deceased, and that's not good for their memory. So be very aware. People are out there trying to scramble and grab every last dime they can because of inflation, the economy, and it's at the expense of innocent people that are losing out on what's rightfully theirs. Thank you for watching another video at actualhuman.com and describe.tv. Remember, if you have questions or comments about our videos, put them in the link below. Also, remember that you have availability and access to live one-on-one question and answer consultation with a licensed expert in a number of fields: investigations, insurance, surety bonds, civil court mediation, even things like real estate records research, real estate brokers, real estate mortgage lenders. In addition, you're going to find that experts are available in business segments, business development, marketing, advertising, certified licensed experts. So if you do find this content valuable and you want to delve more deeply into a subject, you can't ask YouTube a question, right? But if you want to talk to somebody live, an actual human, use the link below. Thanks for watching.